Hello. Welcome back. Are you guys ready for some cards? Me too. Let me get this coffee set down. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. You can call me Tracy. This is, oh my goodness, this is Bohippian Life. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. If you are interested in the reselling portion of my channel, I leave links in the description box of most all of my videos. Now, these morning, I'm totally not set up here. I don't know what's going on. I'm not a professional, clearly. What is going on here? All right. We'll just leave it right there. Oh, great. Now I can't reach my laptop. Oops, where are you going? I apologize. Things are not working right here. Here we go. Let me set up my laptop. And get you guys set up down here so I can see the chat. So there's a lot of sewing going on. I have brought my tarot deck that I use in the month of October. And the Crow Oracle deck for today. Now, if there's somebody from another country, or, I mean, anybody, doesn't matter, and you would prefer not to have the crows, just let me know. I'm just making sure my chat is working. There. I have no clue why my chat keeps getting disconnected. Do you guys? Do you have that problem? And it is doing it now. Not sure. All right. So, once I can, hello, welcome, my friend, welcome. D from India, hi. I don't know what is going on with my chat. All right, so we're just not going to mess with it. If you guys have some coffee and you're ready, oh my gosh, let's get this started. D, you are first on the list. Sing, hello, you are second. How are you, my friend? I apologize for not being here yesterday, my friends. Yeah, I got super busy. I had things I had to get taken care of. I am in New York. I am the goat. Hello, welcome. Why, thank you. Hello and welcome. Would you like to be put on the list? I am the goat. Oh my goodness, my assistant is freaking out. What, girlfriend? Come here. Philip, the travel trial. Hello, welcome. Come here, girlfriend. So this is my assistant. Oh, I love you too. Do you want to go outside? Is that what your issue is? Okay, come on. My friends, please bear with me. And I will be right back. Come on, let's go. You can go outside. Yes, you can. You good girl. It's starting to warm up nicely out there. All right, let's get these names on the list. I am the goat. So I'm just going to write goat. I hope that is okay. Philip the Traveler. Let's get you on the list as Philip. I mean, the Traveler. Philip the Travel Trial. Organs, hello, welcome. Let's get you on the list as well. You guys, thank you all for being here. Benny, hello. I'm married, my friend, but I hope you stick around and subscribe to the channel. Would you like a card pull? All right, let's get this started. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody so far. That sounded so weird. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should have another sip of coffee. You guys, so if you're new to the channel, I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. I have been reading cards for over 30 years, and we have fun with them. I have grandkids. So I have 9 grandkids, 4 children, and we have been happily married forever. All right, D, are you ready? Flop. I love that. What the flop? One more super good shuffle. Why, thank you. All right, here we go. D. I try to get 3. Well, I mean, I shuffle until I get 3. Sometimes multiples come out, or whatever flips important. I do mine a little different than a lot of readers. Christy, hello, welcome. Let's get you on the list. I did, my friend. I know it looks so goofy, but I just love this stinking thing. And as my plant grows, it gets more and more in the belly area. All right, let me see if a card flipped. You guys, if you're new to the channel, I talk all the time. So you have to keep me on my path. One more. There it is. All right, so D, my name is Divya. I apologize if I mispronounce it. Oh, well, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. All right, so we have 3 to row. Oh my gosh, I feel like a newbie. Nothing's working right. If I didn't know better, I'd swear it was Monday. And an oracle. You guys, I have multiple decks. You never know what I'm going to come up with. I should say what I'm going to come out with. Dark Horse, hello. Welcome back, my friend. Let me get you on the list. All right. Let's get these cards taken care of. Dark Horse, you are number 7. That's one of my favorite numbers. 7, 13, 14. Are you guys ready to get started? You guys are like, yeah, we've been ready. We are waiting on you, woman. Okay, here we go. Again, if you're new to the channel, I have my own little cheat sheet book, grimoire, if you call it. The very first card you have, Divya, is a major arcana. It is the devil card. Can you see that? Now, I only bring these cards out in October. Otherwise, we would be using the standard Rider Tarot deck. But they are exactly the same cards. They're just a different picture. That is all. There's nothing different. There are still 78 cards in this deck, and every single one is the same as the Rider deck with a different picture because they are for Halloween. Also, there's a lot of stuff going on. This is the oracle we are using today. There we go. So the devil. This is a major arcana, and it represents, it says that you should stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. My friend, just do it. It also represents something that is predestined. And people think because it's on the devil card, it's for evil, but it's not. Something predestined, but no, nothing for, nothing bad. Now remember, stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. You can do it. You have the Three of Pentacles. Pentacles represents gains, abundance, so monetary, material, harvest, everywhere. And the 3 is a yes card. My friend, if you've been putting applications in for a job, to move to a new home, anything like that, this card represents you will most likely be picked. You will most likely get the job, or your resume will be accepted. This card, again, represents a yes, and apprenticeship and cooperation. Our 8 of Pentacles represents a journeyman. So somebody who already has the experience, where the 3 represents somebody just starting out. So apprenticeship and, more very important, cooperation. So if you have been looking for a job or a new place to live or anything like that, congratulations, my friend. You also have the 9 of Cups. This is one of my favorite cards. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. If we were using a regular deck of cards, hearts would represent cups. It's our emotions suit. Angela, hello, welcome. Oh no, I just lost you guys. Angela, hello, welcome. I have you on the list as number 8. So this card represents abundance and being pleased with yourself. It's also a resting phase. 9 is so close to a 10, 10 being the completion of a cycle, 1 being the beginning of a cycle. So 9 is a resting phase. And it says that you should surround yourself. I apologize. Let me back up. This is an abundance card. It says you are pleased with yourself. You surround yourself with your achievements. You love to entertain and be the life and soul of the party. This card says you can have everything you desire if you wish and envision a better life. It's really that simple. Your oracle for the day, now you have 2 of them. I generally, like I say, I generally try to just get one. But if multiples fall out, they are important. The very first oracle you have is influence. In this card, so a lot of people don't know it, but crows have been known to get drunk as well as smoke. Are you letting someone influence your behavior? This card brings to your awareness the decisions you may not have made if it weren't for an outside force leading the way. Kind of like the Pied Piper. A situation, whether it be current, from the past, or in the near future, my friend, may be the result of someone's charm or talent at swaying people. When influence appears, consider taking a moment to examine if you have been swayed into making a decision you would not have made if the situation were different. The other card you have is it Janika? Christina, hello, welcome. Christina, hello. I apologize for that. The next card you have is the preparation card. This card, speaks to getting ready for something you know is on the horizon and planning for it accordingly. It's about getting all your ducks in a row so that you achieve the most beneficial outcome. Christina, let me add you to the list, my friend. You are number 9. Sing, my friend, are you ready? You are next. Sing, if you don't want the crows, just let me know. I will choose a different oracle. I have no clue why this is doing what it is doing. All right. Here we go, Sing. 3 tarot for you, at least. I hope everybody's Thursday is shaping up to be a beautiful, beautiful day. Or depending on what country you are in, hopefully it's been an amazing day. Like the best. One more super good shuffle. Oh, these things are stiff. Oh, thank you. It's one of my oldest ones. I don't keep coffee mugs around very long. I end up giving them to friends, subscribers. And but this one I have kept the longest. It was on one of my best friends. Her name is Kelly. Her and her husband. He was in the military, and they were in Florida for a while. And I picked that mug up on our first visit to them. And yep, I don't think I can ever get rid of it. Carly, I want to say Carleone. Carleon. Hello, welcome. I apologize if I mispronounce your name. I say it all the time. I'm the worst grandma ever. But if you put it in the chat how you do pronounce it, I'll do the best I can to fix it and pronounce it properly. Yumi, hello, welcome. And here's the third card. My cards are so, Yumi, let me add you to the list, are so comfortable with how I use them. Oops, now they're being difficult. Greta, hello, welcome. Pandit, hello, welcome. Oh, we have one card that flipped. Here we go. Actually, it's not Greta. It's Gita. Is it Gita? Again, if I say it wrong, just put it in the chat, and I'll do the best I can to pronounce it properly. Pandit. All right. So the first card we have for you is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace represents the start of something new, like a new cycle. 13 is a very lucky number for me. I was married on Friday the 13th, as a matter of fact. Dark horse. I am a grandma of 9. My brother, um, he is working on, he just had his 10th granddaughter, and they're expecting 2 more. So they are almost at, well, they are at 9 and, I was going to say 3/4, but I mean, that's not right. They're almost at 12. We'll just leave it there. All right, so the Ace of Pentacles. We already know Pentacles represents the winter time and gains, monetary, material, harvest, everywhere. Because riches is so much more than just money, right? So the Ace of Pentacles represents a new beginning. So congratulations on this. It also represents infinite opportunities, material opportunities. It represents a place of wealth, perfect contentment. Also, my friend, sing. If anybody offers you a helping hand, accept their help. Hope, hello, welcome. Hope, I thought you were at the live this morning, Hope, and I was having such difficulties with those knee lifts. I was kind of blaming them on you. I was like, I think Hope asked for these. I am good, my dear. How are you? Sing, Sing, you also have the 3 of Cups. Now remember, my friends, these are just my Halloween deck. The 3 of Cups, this card represents an engagement, a celebration, a wedding. More importantly, it represents going for it when the time is right. It also represents a successful conclusion. And you have the Justice card, a major arcana. This card represents something, I apologize, back up. It's a positive card and it's a yes card. I keep forgetting to mention them first. Oh, my assistant is out there woofing. This card represents that it is advisable to step back and be objective when making decisions. And more importantly, Sing, no knee-jerk reactions to solve problems. When we make decisions to solve an immediate problem, we're not thinking about the future. So again, no knee-jerk reactions to solve problems. Step back, be objective. Your oracle for the day is the Distance card. These oracles only have one meaning, so it doesn't matter if they're reverse or not. This card asks if you are too close to a situation, Sing, to remain impartial or unbiased. It says you might benefit from taking a leave of absence or literally putting some distance between you and the situation by taking a trip. Angie, is that how you pronounce your name? Hello and welcome. I will put you on the list. You are number 14. Goat, you are next, my friend. And thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Whoops. Sing, you are welcome, my friend. You are welcome. Saxy Butler, hello, welcome. I will add you to the list. And now an oracle for goat. Houston, hello, welcome. Okay, no problem. Well, hopefully you have the best day ever at school. Saxy Butler, I love your name, it's so cool. Jacqueline, hello, welcome. Since Saxy Butler isn't going to be here long, we will give you that spot. All right, go. Are you ready, my friend? The first card you have is the Seven of Swords. Let me have a drink of my coffee before it gets cold. This is the last cup in the pot, and I don't want it to get cold on me. So the Seven of Swords is a warning card. It represents trespassing or the stealing of ideas. Go. This card, I hope you can see it. This card wants you to be careful when you're sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? And also, be careful of being too trusting when it comes to work, home, school, whichever one pertains to you. Your ideas may be passed off as their own, and you don't want somebody else to reap what you have sown, reap the rewards. So, my friend, you have been warned. Again, if anybody's new and you're wondering what I'm reading from, I have my own little cheat sheet here, aka Grimoire. Goat, you also have the Tower card, a major arcana. This represents change. This is a neutral energy card. It represents a sudden change. Generally, it's already happening, and it usually represents through no fault of your own. There's usually some negative emotions wrapped around this change and whatever is happening. Now, again, it's dubbed a neutral energy card because whatever you are experiencing right now, we learn from it. Now, so not only do we learn from it, but because it's the Tower, it represents the fact that you can wipe the slate clean and start all over fresh and new with some experience under your belt and a little bit of know-how. You have the Three of Wands. Wands represents something approaching in days. Some of the suits are weeks, months, and years. Wands are days. They're yes card, they're positive. And the Three of Wands is an advancement card. It represents new horizons and promises. Again, an advancement card. It is also an activating card on the 1 through 10 the 1 through 10 cycle. It's so close to a 1, so the beginning of a cycle. And again, it's activating. You must activate yourself. Your oracle for the day is the Grief card. This has come up a few times for some of my subscribers. I don't know if you know it or not, but crows, they make time to grieve. They have funerals, and they gather solemnly around their fallen friends in silence. My friend, it is essential to allow yourself time to feel sadness for a loss, honor the memory, and express your emotions. Healing begins the moment you confront the source of your pain. This card may appear if you have suppressed emotions around a loss. For growth to take place, you must address an ending, and it allows for closure. There's no right way or wrong way to grieve. This is a ritual unique to you, so make time to mourn. Allow the feelings to surface. because there are important lessons within the sorrow for the living. My friend, I don't know if this card pertains to you or not, if it resonates. And again, if you're new to the channel, it resonates with me and a lot of people, a lot of our subscribers, family members. A lot of us have lost loved ones, friends, close people, loved ones. So I tried to highlight my chat at the top of the, apologize. I tried to highlight my email at the top of the chat, but it's not working properly for some unknown reason. But it's still not. But I just put it in there. If anybody is interested in a free in-depth card reading, I apologize, excuse me. It's a whole layout, 10 plus cards, in depth. Send me an email. I will put you on a list. These are free. I'd love to do a reading for you. Organs, you are next. Who have I missed? Slyotech, hello, welcome. Dave, hello, welcome. Let's get you guys on the list. All right, organs. Oh my goodness. Oh, I know that was an amazing concert. I'm a little bit jealous. Congratulations, and good for you. I know that was fun. I love a good concert. Love a good concert. I have a gazillion concert tees in a wide range of music, too. All right, organs, here we go. The Chariot. That card represents you've been on a plateau. 1, 2. There we go. 3. All right, organs. 1 oracles. Oh, this is one of my favorite in this deck. Oh my goodness. All right. So, the first card, again, we have for the tarot is the Chariot. This card represents a plateau, that you have been on a plateau. Maybe feeling like everything you do is yielding nothing. Every step you make just gets you further behind. This card represents finally forward movement. It also represents victory. Organs, I apologize. I almost said this is for organs. It represents finally forward movement, victory. The Chariot represents, it's a positive, it's a yes. It can represent a Cancer, the zodiac. And we all know a crab, it represents Cancer on the zodiac. And it moves sideways. That's that plateau we're talking about. But the Chariot, finally forward movement. But it suggests, my friend, that you take the road less traveled. And it's super important because if everybody's going this way, there are more opportunities, more doors open for you if you go the other way. So be a leader, not a follower. Take the road less traveled. Let me make sure I don't have anything else written down here. Again, it's a positive and it represents victory. You have the 4 of Cups. This also is a yes card. It's positive. Cups represent our emotions. And the 4 of Cups represents self-pity. It says you're becoming a little self-obsessed. and that you literally need to get out more. It represents routine, but being in a rut, like boredom. This card can also represent a missed opportunity. So it suggests to look for an opportunity you overlooked. You have the Death card, a major arcana. Don't freak out. It doesn't mean you're going to wake up not breathing tomorrow. This card represents an inevitable change. Inevitable. That's why it's on death. There are two things in life that are inevitable: being born and death. So this change is inevitable, and it is going to be very transformative, my friend. You are going to love who you become. Your oracle for the day is the anomaly. In a sea of black crows, the one that grabs everyone's attention is the rare melanin lacking one. So my friend, something is going to appear, and it's going to be hard not to notice it or avoid it. It will be strikingly clear that what you encounter will be abnormally good or perhaps abnormally bad. Either way, it is going to stand out in some way. This card may also appear if you are contemplating an event within a relationship. You may find yourself questioning if someone's behavior, good or bad, serves as an indication of who they truly are, or if the situation was a rare event and one out of character. Sometimes we just need to have one small encounter, an outlier, to help us understand a greater potential, or be able to rule out an absolute. My friend, I hope that helps in some way, shape, or form. Like I said, send me an email, anybody, if you would like an in-depth card reading. Christy, you are next, my friend. Not sure why this is doing that to me. But my laptop is not working at all. One moment, please. I can't even get on the chat. All right, let's close that. I see people popped in. Let's try this again. Oh my gosh. I have no idea why it's doing that. We'll close that. I mean, it's beautiful out today. I close this so the sun doesn't shine in. Christy, let's see what we have for you. The first card you have is the Eight of Wands. One of my favorites in the deck. Eight also represents a plateau. Let's try this again. One more good shuffle. Daniel, hello. Welcome. All right. We have... Get everything set up here. My gosh, you guys. I have no idea what is going on here. My router's not flashing. It is fine. Not sure. Please, just bear with me. Please give me some grace. I can't Might have to bring you guys closer. Close this laptop. I won't be able to type. Don't know how this is going to work, you guys. Oops. Are you getting dizzy yet? Okay, stop. Stop, Grandma. No more. Me, hello, welcome. Did I say hi to Daniel? Hello. Palm, hello, welcome. Spiritual Journey, hello, and welcome, my friends. All right. Once we get closer to number 17, who is also Dave T, I will start putting more people on the list. Right now, we are on number 6 with Christy. And I'll take this opportunity to mention that the only way to be next in line, if you're not next on the list, is with a super chat or a super thanks, whatever they're calling them now. All right, Christy, I truly apologize and thank you guys for being patient. The 8 of Wands, again, is a yes. It's a positive. It represents something happening or approaching in days. It also represents exciting news and moving projects forward. The 8 of Wands represents swiftness, something happening fast. So on here you see like the snakes, when they strike, it's going to be fast. They strike fast, so swift. This card represents speed toward end, promises assured felicity, and felicity is happiness or well-being. The next card you have is the 9 of Swords. This is a resting phase. And the 9 of Swords represents grieving. The 9 steps of grieving, to be specific. Each step represents something. Like sometimes we feel like there's just no time for it anymore. There's no point. Each one represents a feeling. Again, it's a resting phase, and you're almost there. 10 being the completion. Now, grieving, we grieve for so many things. Deception, failure, death, despair, miscarriage, any of those. We all grieve differently. And don't let anybody to tell you, don't you think you've been grieving long enough? We all go through, again, we all grieve differently. We all must go through every single one of these 9 steps. Some of us take longer than others on certain steps. So my friend, if this is what you're going through, take the time to grieve. Lizzie, hello, welcome. You also have the High Priestess. Sorry, I was distracted for a moment. The High Priestess is a yes card, and it represents change. It also represents intuition, which is our gut feeling. So this change is something you didn't realize was happening. And this card also represents the future is yet unrevealed. So take a risk. Take a chance. That's what it's all about. If you don't like what you're doing on this cycle, then you make another one. And you try something different. Your oracle for the day is mimicry. Crows, they can, their call, this, on sorry, let's start over. The crow's call was so human-like it convinced the dog it was its owner calling out. Most times this is found in domesticated crows, like parrots. Crows have the ability to mimic sound, from voices to sirens. This card may arise if you need to consider if someone is putting on airs or is pretending to be something that is not genuine. On the other hand, it may be you that might benefit from a little mimicry. Sometimes we need to fake it till we make it so that we get a foot in the door. But be cautious, my friend. The truth may come out, and you may be required to prove your authenticity. This card may also indicate that someone is trying to sound or pass themselves off as something other than themselves to gain favor or your attention. You may need to ask yourself, is this individual showing you their authentic self or simply pretending to be something you find more attractive? Dark Horse, you are next, and that is, you are number 7. How is our chat holding up? Is it working better yet? Without the laptop, I have no idea how many people are here. And if we are actually keeping up with the chat. I love this Halloween deck too, Hope. Love it. Christy, you are welcome. And thank you for your patience, my friend. 11 people in the chat. You guys, so I don't know how many people know it or not. We have a lot of people in the chat who have their own channels. So my friends, check them out. Subscribe to their channels. That's what we're all about, is a helping hand up. And so now, what I want to mention, again, these are for Dark Horse, is that there are a lot of subscribers. You have the ability to keep your subscription or your YouTube subscription private. So there may be a lot more viewers than what it's showing. Sometimes I'm so surprised when I end a video and it's like, and I'm seeing, 11 people, 20 some people, 30 some people. And then at the end of it, when I check the analyticals and I'm like, oh my gosh, there was 1.4K there. Wow. So a lot of people have private, and you won't even know they're there. Perfect. I do not know how to pronounce your name. And because the print is so small, because I'm having technical difficulties, it looks like it says Mom. Moma. Hold on. Let me let my assistant in. We're fine. Or is it Mamo? My friend, welcome, welcome. All right, Dark Horse, are you ready? We have the Knight of Swords. Hope, I've never heard of him. I don't know what you're talking about. Mamo? Welcome, my friend, welcome. The Nine of Swords. I apologize, the Knight of Swords. So the Knight is a warning card. Dark Horse, this card says be alert, be ready to defend yourself, and speak your mind. Don't let anybody shh you up. It's true, though. It's true. Is that annoying? Yes, it is. You have the Hierophant, so speak your mind. The Hierophant is a major arcana. It's a positive. It's a yes card. And this card says to seek wisdom from someone you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. So you literally know this person. You know they don't lie. They don't sugarcoat things. They've been there, done that, and they probably got a t-shirt for their experience as well. So, most importantly, you go to this person, talk to them. They're not going to tell other people what you talk about. And they will steer you in the right direction. Dark Horse, you have the 10 of Swords. This card represents betrayal and something happened that you least expected. You may literally feel like you were stabbed in the back. The good thing is it's a 10, and it represents that the cycle is complete. It's over. It's done with, and it frees you up to start a new one. Your oracle for the day is community. Community, right? Yes, correct. When you pull this card, think of it as a nudge to connect with a group that interests you. Not only will you find new opportunities, you will become part of a group focused on a similar goal. This card can also indicate that you would benefit from examining your relationships and beliefs in alignment with the group's philosophy. Do you remain within a community because it is simply part of your history, but your involvement or participation is limited, and as a result, you feel disconnected? You may need to consider if the philosophy of the community you no longer connect with is still impacting your decisions or your perception of events. Won't let you down. Hello, welcome. Pokemon cards. I've got a deck of them too. And Magic the Gathering. I have some of them as well. Okay, next. Angela. Keep moving on, Grandma. Concentrate, Grandma. Concentrate. Amanda, hello. Did I say hi to Amanda already? Hello, my dear. Welcome. Joe B, hello. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in from the UK. I appreciate it. Chrissy, hello. Welcome. Angela, hello. Welcome back. Angela, you just had a reading recently, didn't you? I hope you enjoyed it. Spiritual journey. I've not added anybody else yet after Dave. Dave is number 17 and we are number 8. But again, next on the list, if you can't wait, to be next guaranteed is a super chat or a super thanks. Otherwise, I'm trying my best to get through it. There's one. Oops, there's 2. Dark Horse, you are welcome. Thank you for being patient and being here, showing up every day for I don't know how many weeks to get on the list. I appreciate you and your time. Angela. Your reading came out on the 27th, Angela, at 9 a.m. 27th of September. Your name is in the title of it. Drum roll. Oh, you got a B. Good for you, Amanda. Congratulations. That's right. Well done. All right, Angela. Gosh, do we have two Angelas in the chat? I'm going all the way back to the top to see if I have two Angelas. Okay, Angela. Nope, Angela, this is for you, my dear. You are the only Angela in the chat. We had an Angie. You are number 14, Angie. Are you ready? The first card you have is the Three of Cups, Angela. Cups are our emotions suit. And the Three of Cups represents an engagement, a celebration, a wedding. This is joyful. Whatever it is going to be amazing. It represents going for it. It also represents a successful conclusion. So congratulations, my friend. I apologize, my friend. I apologize. Coffee. The next card you have is the World card. This is a major arcana. It's a yes, it's positive. Angela, it represents a successful completion, but a slow, successful completion. We all know the world doesn't spin fast. That's why it's on the World card. Slow, successful. And an example would be like if you choose a career where you have to go to school for quite a few years, not just a couple. Slow but successful. You also have the Four of Swords. This card represents rest and examination. After it represents after overcoming conflict or stress. It represents that you need to let go of things that are useless to you, serve no purpose anymore. Get rid of them. Again, rest and examination because a new life awaits. Your oracle for the day is the Wrath card. You can see the card looks, even looks crazy, powerful. So one day outside the window, you could see 100 crows in the sky. It was nearly black with swarms of angry birds. They were dive bombing the tree outside. A young raccoon had killed a baby crow. The energy in the air was almost palpable. You could feel the anger of the crows, as well as the fear of the raccoon, who clung desperately to the tree for dear life. This card creates a powerful energy. My friend, it can be destructive and can lead you down a path that may strain or cause friction within a relationship. This card adds another element to anger, the element of revenge. It's not just enough for the offender to know you're angry. They must feel and experience that anger in some way. Wrath asks you to consider the energy you're creating from your anger. Is it one that in the end will create a positive change in your relationship? Or are you creating resentment that fuels the desire for future revenge? It may have been a single event that caused the energy of anger to prevent itself. It is through wrath that anger mutates and splinters It creates a breakdown in the relationship and negative emotions. Christina, it is your turn, my friend. Goddess of the Sea. Hello, welcome. It has been a long time, my friend. A long time. How are you? Angela, you're welcome. You are very welcome, my friend. All right, Christina. Let's see what the tarot has for you. Yumi is after Christina at number 10. We're doing good for time. That's another thing. Without the laptop, the time is not staring me in the face. One more good shuffle. The first card you have is the Eight of Cups. Do you have more than 3? No. The Eight of Cups. Now remember, cups are our emotions suit. So yes, it's positive. Eights are a plateau. This card represents approaching, almost there. That's that plateau. But there is finally forward movement. You can't see it, but up here there is an eclipse. This signifies transience and rarity. So this might be something out of the ordinary for you, out of the, out of your comfort zone, maybe out of the box. But you finally decided to move forward and do it. Kareem, hello, welcome. Oh no, Goddess of the Sea. Hopefully all that turns around to some positive energy coming your way. You have the Six of Pentacles as well, Christina. Pentacles, remember, is a GAINZ card. Monetary, material, harvest in your heart, your soul, everywhere. So the 6 represents charity and recognition. You, my friend, may be recognized for something good you've done. There may be a monetary reward involved as well. So if there is, pay off any debt and then give to charity. And then also, after you give to charity, think about giving of yourself to your time. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Again, representing gains in abundance. The Queen says to get grounded. Connect with the earthy side of life. Learn to be resourceful, practical, and share with others. More importantly, attend to your financial affairs. So decrease money going out and bring more money in. The Queen of Pentacles says you are capable of turning your hand to most things, which means when you think of a way to make money, you generally do make money at it, Christina. Your oracle for the day is the Bond card. That's crazy. So, aside from a few casual swingers, and they're generally male, crows and ravens mate for life. This card represents a karmic relationship. That connection that goes beyond your everyday existence. Now, whether this is in a relationship to a person, a place, a career, or a hobby, this soul level connection is deep and strong. You feel it course within your veins. Bond creates an energy. It pulls you closer to where you need to be and will tug back when you get too far away. When you draw this card, use it as an opportunity to focus on areas of your life that feel deeply connected. It is here that you find your strength to push forward or conjure the enthusiasm needed to reach a goal. My friend, I could use some of that enthusiasm. I have some projects that are still, what do you call them? Whips? Work in process. Oh, goodness. Yep. I hope other people are like that. Just have projects put off to the side. Hopefully it's not just me. Yumi, you are next at number 10. What plant is that one? Oh, I think my plants are awesome. This one here, I have to find somewhere else to put it. It does not like being next to this pineapple. This is a pineapple plant. These, I don't know if you can see them. And my red plant, my purple plant, does not like being next to it. So I have to find somewhere to move it. White Flower, hello, welcome. Private life of a beta squad. Karen, get a job. Aw, are you calling me Karen? How sweet. Some of my favorite friends are Karen. Oh, thank you, White Flower. You as well. You as well. Thank you for being here. Yumi, you are next. Insane Gaming. Oh, that's the one I just read. It went over my head. Oh my gosh, it went over my head. All right, so there's this movie. There's a reaction. I'm so fast, nothing goes over my head. I've used it before. It's wildflower. Oh, goodness gracious. So my grandma glasses. If you're new to the channel, first of all, welcome and thank you for being here. These are my grandma glasses. I am a grandma. I have 4 kids, 9 grandkids. And these have 3 prescriptions in them. And they still don't stinking help. They still don't help. I apologize, Wildflower. All right, Yumi. All right. Concentrate. No. Hope. Don't say that too loud because my husband's going to hear or see that. He's going to be like, yeah, Trey. He calls me Trey. On a good day. No, I'm joking. I'm so just kidding. My husband's amazing. But he's like, did you get new glasses yet? All the time he's asking me, how are those new glasses? They're not doing well at all, babe. That's what I say. I call him babe. I probably embarrass him out in public too, but I don't care. It's my job. My friends, it's in the fine print of your the certificate you sign when you get married. Yep. It's in the fine print. An oracle for you and me. It's kind of comical out in public though when we're talking and I'm like, and you say babe, everybody turns. Because that's everybody's name, right? In blindness and sight. That's right. I'll tell. I'll let them know what it says. Trust me. All right, so on a serious note, Yumi, the first card you have is the Six of Cups. My older brother used to do that to me all the time when we were little kids. He'd have this thing where he'd move his hand up and down in front of his face, and he'd be like super serious. And then he'd go, it cracked me up the whole time. He was so good at it. Oh my gosh, Michael, you crack me up. You guys, my niece's nephew, does he still do that? Six of Cups. This is a leveling up card, one beyond the halfway point. So it represents that something has just recently happened to you to take things to another level. There has been a recent flip in energy, Yumi. With this card, you will discover your childlike wishes again, those first time feelings again, and those first time flutters. You will also discover your renewal. Let's see. Again, these are first time feelings. We've all had those. This card represents a reunion, quite possibly from the past, the rekindling of something from the past. You might bump into somebody you know. Maybe you went to school with them, anything like that. So it could just be a bumping into somebody, hey, how are you? Or it can be a rekindle of something from the past. You have the Ten of Pentacles. This is a good card. Tens represent the completion of a cycle, so congratulations. It frees you up to start a new one. It is a structure card, and with this new cycle, this card says keep the outcome in mind and work toward it. This card represents lasting security and wealth. It symbolizes a well-established foundation. It symbolizes family harmony, and it symbolizes fulfillment of a substantial legacy. Yumi, you have Major Arcana, the Temperance card. One of the most powerful cards to receive. I don't know if you could get anything much more better than this one, right? But Temperance is even more positive, and it's a yes. This card represents a change, and you should go for it, but when the time is right. So only when you have all your ducks in a row, and not until then. Your oracle for the day is the Freedom card. This card brings a message that you do not need to stay where you are. Once you get your ducks in a row, you can change your position. You can rise up and see the world from a different point of view. You have the wings. All you need is the self-confidence and the desire to fly. This card brings movement, flexibility, and, my friend, the ability to expand. Oh, goodness gracious. And the ability to expand your horizons. Whether it's the freedom to travel, the freedom to make the decisions at work, or to splurge on your favorite meal. When this card appears, you may need to answer some questions. Ask some questions of yourself. I'm super getting tongue-tied with this card. So the question is, in which areas of your life would you like to expand your freedom? And what is your definition of freedom? Money, hello, welcome. The money reminds me of the Empress. More creates more when components align. Gita, you are next, my friend. Pandit, you will be next at number 12. Gita, I see you are in the midst of a sudden change. Might be quite emotional. Let's see what the Oracle has for you, my friend. HRH, hello and welcome. I have no clue why I'm having difficulties today. The weather is absolutely beautiful. It's perfect. It's all rainbows and unicorns today. And I have no idea why I'm having technical difficulties. Gita, the first card you have, like I said, is the Tower card. This card represents a sudden change. It's already happening. And like the lightning bolt here in the back, striking, crumbling everything down, more or less demolishing everything. This is through no fault of your own, just like the lightning strike. No fault of your own. The good thing about this card, this is a neutral energy card because obviously this is not fun. But we learn things from this experience, and we can pull from it and take it into our future experiences with us. And we learn what we want, what we don't want, what we will, and what we will not stand for. So a sudden change, and my friend, best of vibes. I hope you have best of vibes. Good vibes to you going through this experience. But you're going to become a better person. You're going to love who you become. I know it's not what people want to hear when they're going through this sudden change. But the sun will rise tomorrow, I promise. You have the Five of Pentacles. This is a halfway point. Halfway between the 1 through 10. 1 being the beginning of a cycle, 10 being the completion. This card represents money or material trouble. It represents you are halfway there. You see others have what you don't, and it all beckons you. My friend, sometimes we must experience this feeling to strive for a better life and set off on the hard road of ambition. You have the Two of Cups. This is an emotions card. It represents a relationship. This relationship is positive. It's good. It's everything everybody wants in a relationship. It represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord. Concord is an agreement. More importantly, it represents that which nature has sanctified. That is how powerful this relationship is, my friend. Your oracle for the day is the Mischief card. This card indicates an annoyance, nothing detrimental, just a situation that causes a bit of short-lived grief. You may be the target of someone's delinquency or bad behavior. This card may also indicate that you need to add some innocent mischief or passion in your life. Pandit, you are next, my friend. And then Hope. Pandit is number 12. No, Hope, not yet. Hope, you are number 13. I'm not adding anybody to the list yet, my friend. until after we do Dave. He is number 17. Because I am on a limited time frame. But this is where I'll take the opportunity to mention, if you want to guaranteed be next and you're not on the list, that requires a super chat or a super thanks. Whatever they call them now. Lizzie, no, I have not added anybody yet. We are on number 12 of 17. But I still have 35 minutes. So, I mean, there's a good possibility you're going to get added to the list. So, I'm trying not to concentrate too much on the chat so we can get through this list for everybody. Shannon, hello. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. All right, so the first card Pandit has is the King of Swords. This is a caution card. Warning. It says, don't be caught off guard, Pandit. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. Don't let anybody pull the rug out from underneath your feet. You have the Four of Cups. Cups representing our emotions. This card is a self-pity card. It says you're becoming a little self-obsessed and you really need to get out more. It represents routine, but being in a rut. Boredom. And it also can represent a missed opportunity. So the card says, look for an opportunity you may have overlooked. You have the Two of Pentacles, representing balance, dedication, flexibility, adaptability. It's the start of a new cycle. So again, it is a call to organize. Pentacles represents abundance, gains, wealth, material, everything good and positive. It's just a call to organize. And you too, Pandit, have the Anomaly card. Again, this card may appear if you are contemplating an event within a relationship. You may find yourself questioning if someone's behavior, good or bad, serves as an indication of who they truly are, or if the situation was a rare event and out of character. Sometimes we need just one small encounter, an outlier, to understand a greater potential, or be able to rule out an absolute. Ray, hello, welcome. Ray says, don't concentrate. Just do it. Hope. Hope, my dear, you are next. And then Sly Otech. Nope, I apologize. That's not true. That is so not true. Angie is after Hope. And then Jacqueline. Hope says, let's go. Oh, cards. They are jumping like crazy for you. They're like, Hope, we have so much stuff to tell you. Yes, they do. They're giving me goosebumps. Oh, it's in the cards. How sweet. Are you close to the UK, Dave? Actually, I think, Hope, you're going on vacation soon, right? I do have your itinerary. Please tell me you haven't changed it. Karen. I gotta see what Karen said. I missed it. I skipped it. Where'd it go? Oh, you guys, what happened to Karen's message? You guys got rid of it. It wasn't worth reading. All right, so hope. The first card you have is the Three of Cups. This card represents an engagement, a celebration, a wedding. It's joyous. It also represents going for it when the time is right. It also represents a successful conclusion. Are you getting married? Ace of Cups. I don't know. I don't know. You have an Ace of Cups, which also represents the beginning of a cycle. It is a celebration. It can represent the birth of a child. More importantly, you are going to discover your renewal for your capacity to feel. All too often in our life cycles, we flip that switch. We're just like, I just don't care anymore. It hurts too much to feel. But, my friend, you are going to get that back. You are going to get those feelings back, finally. You also have the Ace of Pentacles, which represents the start of something new, the beginning of a cycle. This card represents infinite opportunities, material opportunities, a place of wealth, perfect contentment. And also, if somebody offers you a helping hand, say yes. Accept their offer. Your oracle for the day is the Anticipation card. I hear a song. Every time I say that word, I hear a song. This card brings hope and butterflies in the belly, as we expect something to happen that brings joy or satisfaction. There is but one warning. Be careful of any attachments held for the desired outcome. If what you receive falls short of expectations, the feeling of joy can transform into disappointment. What are you looking forward to at this moment, and how will you adjust if your expectations are not met? I like these cards, my friend. They are so good and powerful, and yes, so positive. Angie, my friend, you are next. Yes, the Anticipation. Interesting. But I mean, that we go through that feeling all the time, daily, in our day-to-day activities. Think about, a recipe we make. We're all excited because we just know it's going to be amazing. And then you try it and you're like, well, that's not what I expected. So it might not be anything major. It could be something simple, small. Angie. Jacqueline is next. Angie has 6 tarot. First one being the 6 of Cups. Again, that represents, it's a leveling up card. It represents that something has just recently happened. You might have bumped into somebody from the past. We just need one oracle for Angie. There it is. So the Six of Cups, again, represents a leveling up card. Something has just happened. It represents a reunion, quite possibly from the past, or the rekindle of something from the past. So it represents childlike wishes, first-time feelings, first-time flutters. You have the Knight of Pentacles. This is kind of a warning card, my friend. Angie, the Knight of Pentacles is reliable. They're dependable. But when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction. This person is very commitment phobic, my friend. You have the King of Swords. This card says, don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. That's your second warning card. You have the Queen of Swords. This card says, be wise, be direct. It says, say what you think. So speak your mind. Sometimes your words may be sharp. You know, speak sharply, like the sword. More importantly, the Queen says, be your own person. Keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against. Don't be afraid to stand alone. So be confident, be straightforward. My friend, you will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. You have the Hermit card, a major arcana. I have dubbed this a positive card. The Hermit card suggests you take the time to be alone, to look within and find your purpose in life, what it is you want, truly want, not what other people want from you or want you to do or what they want. No, what you want. That's why I've dubbed it a positive. There's nothing wrong with going within to find what you want. You have the Star card, another major arcana, another positive, one of the most powerful ones in the deck. This card represents that you feel inspired. You have a strong connection to the healing. You have an optimistic outlook for the future. You have a stronger connection to your spirituality. You have a renewal for hope. This card represents light, hope, light, visions, and that prosperity will come from what you do best. Again, it's positive and it's a yes card. Your oracle for the day is the Gifts card. This card says that gifts come in all shapes and sizes, and not everything needs to be shiny or valuable. Sometimes the gift is simply a smile or holding the door. This card during a reading may appear as a reminder to be grateful for all the good things that have happened during your situation. The universe sends us gifts every day. All it wants in return is to know that they are appreciated. So, gifts is simply a reminder to say thank you. So the universe will continue sending you more. I hope that helps in some way, shape, or form. My friends, like I say all the time, if you would like a free in-depth card reading, that's a whole layout, 10 plus cards, send me an email, leave me a message. I will be happy to read the cards for you. Friend Zone, hello, welcome. Jacqueline, you are next. And then Slyo Tech. Angie, I enjoy alone time too. There's nothing wrong with that. Jacqueline is number 15. aka the Saxy Butler. And then Slyotech is next. And then Dave. And then we'll add a few more people. You are welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here, being so patient. I truly appreciate you guys. Oh, I'm just throwing stuff everywhere. Oh, gosh. Jacqueline, the first card you have is the Empress card, a major arcana. This card is an understanding card. It represents home, and when components align, more creates more. So more laughter creates more laughter. Happiness creates happiness. Anger creates anger. Fighting creates more fighting. It's an understanding card. More creates more. You have the Nine of Cups, one of my favorites in this deck. The Nine of Cups represents abundance. And it is, it's also a resting phase. 10 being the completion of a cycle. So you are almost there. Abundance. This card represents you're pleased with yourself. You surround yourself with your achievements. So maybe you display your trophies and your plaques. You love to entertain, be the life and soul of the party. My friend, this card says you can have everything you desire. All you have to do is wish and vision a better life, and it's yours. The Star card, this just popped up. This is so positive and powerful of a card. It's a renewal of hope, light, and visions. You feel inspired. You have a strong connection to the healing. You have an optimistic outlook for the future. This is a positive. It's a yes. And it also represents prosperity will come from what you do best. Your oracle for the day is ghosts. This card says shadows of the past. Let them visit, but don't let them stay. They no longer hold substance in our world. And if they linger too long, they become trapped in your mind. Have you ever found yourself having an argument with someone who's not there? This argument plays out in your head. My friend, that situation that brought about the feelings and emotions that led to the internal disagreement is a ghost. Just like the ghost repeating the pattern of walking through a room as it is done each night since its past. It is stuck in a moment in time. There's nothing that can be said or done that will change what occurred. This card asks that you examine your feelings regarding a past event. Are you able to find acceptance and move forward into healing? Are you unable to forgive or seek forgiveness, allowing old wounds of the past to remain open? Pay attention to when these ghosts appear. They may indicate the source of a block, and it may be time for an exorcism. Susan, hello, welcome. Tabitha, hello, welcome. Slyotech, you are next. And then Dave. Whoops, wrong deck. Happy Thursday to you, my friend. Happy Thursday. Slyotech, I see you are on an unexpected journey, my friend. Welcome to Chuwani. Is that how you pronounce your name? Welcome, my friend. We need one oracle for Slyotech. There it is. It's the cachet, the caching card. So again, the first card you have is a major arcana, the Fool. This card is not calling anybody names. It represents that you are on an unexpected journey and that you should follow your path. Don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. And more important, remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as a fool. You have the Six of Swords. This card represents new horizons and moving on. Follow your path. And if that isn't telling you enough, you have the Moon card, a major arcana. This card is a call for you to go on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does every month, so you can become unstuck. The moon represents, after this journey, new, full. The moon has so many phases. So each phase represents something. Reflection, intuition, fear, confusion, deception, danger, so much. Every single one. So go on this journey that you are in so much need of. And you have the caching card, caching, however you want to pronounce it, card. This card says that, so you see the crow didn't want to eat the food that it has, but it didn't want to leave it around for some other creature to enjoy. You may find yourself keeping an idea or a possession hidden till the time is right, or you're simply unwilling to let go of something you aren't using out of fear someone else will benefit from your release. Sometimes the moment's not right to move forward. Now, however, it doesn't mean the time will never arrive. You may be working on a project and it holds a great deal of promise, but you're unable to devote energy at the moment. Setting aside the idea doesn't mean you're giving it up. It means you recognize there's value in waiting. So this card may indicate you will benefit from investing. This may be investing in your future, in yourself, or investing in a financial institution. My friend, I hope that helps in some way, shape, or form. Dave, you are next, my friend. Barbara, hello, welcome. Cinderella, hello, welcome. All right, Dave, are you ready? Whoops. The first card you have, Dave, is the Empress card, which represents home. Whoops. Gosh. The first card you have, again, is a major arcana, the Empress. This is a neutral energy card. Can represent Venus, home. More importantly, it represents that when components align, more creates more. More happiness and laughter creates more happiness and laughter. More anger and fighting creates more anger and fighting. So it's a reap what you sow card. You have the Eight of Pentacles, representing gains in all form. The Eight is a journeyman's card, and working hard or studying hard. So the Eight represents somebody who already has the experience. The Three of Pentacles is the apprentice, someone who is just starting out. So this represents somebody who's been there, done that, and most likely got a t-shirt for all their troubles. This card says keep going with this path you're on, this training, whatever it is you're doing. It's been a long, hard road with a lot of time and money. But the skills you have acquired will serve you well. You have good grounding, and you will be rewarded well for your talents. Oh gosh, I need water. Your next card is the Two of Pentacles. This card represents the need to organize. Oh my gosh, now I have to sneeze. That will be so embarrassing. It represents balance, dedication, flexibility, adaptability. Again, the need to organize. It's a 2, so it represents the start, being close to the start of a new cycle. Your oracle for the day is grief. Man, this thing has come up for you multiple times. Whether it's with the crow or a different card, and still means the same thing. Crows make time to grieve. They have funerals, and they gather solemnly around their fallen friends in silence. It is essential to allow yourself time to feel sadness for a loss, honor the memory, and express your emotions. Healing begins the moment you confront the source of your pain. This card may appear if you have suppressed emotions around a loss. My friend, for growth to take place, you must address an ending. This allows for closure. There is no right way or wrong way to grieve. This is a ritual that is unique to you. Make time to mourn. Allow the feelings to surface, because there are important lessons within the sorrow for the living. That used to come up multiple times for me when my daughter first passed. So we have a little bit of time. Who's next? I don't know how many people I can add, but we'll start one at a time. HRH, you are next, my friend. Number 18. We'll see what the cards have for you. Your question is, will George return? All right, we'll see what the cards have. Oops, goodness gracious. So the first card you have is the King of Swords, HRH. Swords represent a no. They also represent the fall, the autumn season. Did this breakup occur in the autumn? The King of Swords says, don't be caught off guard, my friend. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. You also have an Ace of Wands. This card represents the start of a new cycle. It represents the urge to move on. Get out, do something new. This can be, sometimes it's as simple as getting a new hairstyle. It can be a new neighborhood, the start of a new career. You are full of pioneer spirit and it drives you forward. But you must make the first move and you must believe in your vision. My friend, it may be the making of you. My friend, the cards say you have a Three of Wands. The cards say it's time to move on. Something new. This is an advancement card. It's an activating card, and it says new horizons and promises. Wands represent something that's going to happen in days. I'm going to say the cards say that no, and George is not going to come back, and it's most likely for the best. You have an anomaly for your oracle. This just came up for somebody. This card may appear if you are contemplating an event within a relationship. You may find yourself questioning if someone's behavior, good or bad, serves as an indication of who they truly are, or if the situation was a rare event and out of character. Sometimes we need to have one small encounter, an outlier, to understand a greater potential, or be able to rule out an absolute. My friend, what is meant for you truly will not pass you up. Barbara. Oh gosh, Dave, what did you have? You had the Empress, which represents home. That is when components align, more creates more. Your oracle card was the grief card. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the other ones. Barbara, you are next. Oops, goodness gracious, don't throw them. All right, Barbara, let's see what we have for you. I don't have a lot of time, my friends. I don't know if I'll be able to get anybody after Barbara, but I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, 10 a.m. New York time. I'm here for generally for 2 hours. These 2 hours go so fast, my friends. So fast. Barbara, the first card you have is the Knight of Cups. The Knight comes with a quest. They usually come with a quest. This quest is for you to fulfill your desires, what you're passionate about. Some people might even say you're self-absorbed. But, my friend, remember, this is your quest, not theirs. You have the Emperor card. This is a major arcana. It's positive. It's a yes. It can represent, it represents a fatherly figure. But it says to exercise your authority, but maintain your boundaries. Super important. My friends, what are boundaries? They are not walls to keep people out. They are doors to keep you safe. You have another major arcana, the Fool card. This is not calling anybody names. It just represents that you, my friend, are on an unexpected journey. Follow your path. Just maintain your boundaries. So don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. And then I always like to add, remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. You have the Bond card as your oracle. This card represents a karmic relationship. It's a connection that goes beyond your everyday existence. Now, whether it's a relationship to a person, a career, a place, or a hobby, this soul level connection is deep and it's strong. You can feel it course within your veins. This card creates an energy that pulls you closer to where you need to be, and it will tug back when you get too far away. When you draw this card, use it as an opportunity to focus on areas of your life that feel deeply connected, because it's here that you find your strength to push forward and conjure the enthusiasm you need to reach a goal. And with that, my friends, I'm going to end today's live stream. I hope you have the best day ever. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. An hour and 57 minutes. My friends, you truly are the best. If you like this type of content based around tarot readings, oracle cards, I hope you give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. Don't forget, I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Don't forget to check out my membership levels. I offer 4. Each level offers the member something different. Each level is a different price. Subscribing is always free. That will never change. Again, I hope you all have the best day ever, and I'll see you in the next video.